Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So it looks like the market is a little bit in a Christmas day, Christmas food coma at the moment. The market appears to be completely frozen. Not without a surprise, over the holiday period, you don't really expect any crazy movements. But certainly yesterday, we had a little bit of an interesting move, at least Ethereum. Bitcoin as well, by the way, did move into the target area and reversed out of it. That at least is a first step towards going a little bit higher short term, which is still what I expect because we've made some progress in the chart. What we need to do now is just to hold the support level, and we should at some point here move higher in this C wave of wave 2. This is still the plan. We are still moving, however, in this range. We are still moving in this channel. It has moved from a slight uptrend into something more horizontal, in my opinion. We are bouncing against the ceiling here at 1223. Mentioned that yesterday. That is the first important level we need to go above. 1223, that is the B wave high. If you're wondering why is that B wave high not the actual high, well, it is just because I count this on the micro level as an Elliott wave triangle. Did that yesterday. I took the lower level wave count out because it confuses and it's just a bit overloaded than the chart. But that Elliott wave triangle was supposed to break to the downside afterwards, which it then also did. And now we have moved into this support area, which gives us a clearer wave 2, which is good. Yeah, so we did basically hold the key support levels that are relevant for a wave 2. Here the 1195 level. Bitcoin, for example, did also move into this support area, but not very substantially. So I think it only touched it really. It depends on which exchange you're looking at. Here Ethereum, however, did get into this area twice. Didn't make a lower low, the second one, which is actually good. And reversed out of it quite impulsively. And actually, if we now go into let's try the 15-minute chart, you can actually see that we have 5 waves. The only unfortunate situation here is that this wave, ideally I would have liked it to be a little bit higher. So if we go to the 5-minute chart, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I would have liked this to go a little bit higher for a clearer wave 5. And also it would have been nice because now we could still count it as some kind of an overshooting wave B. But no, it's a 5-wave move. So also here you can see on the lower scale you can count 5 waves up for the last wave. So I'm fairly happy with this structure on the micro level here, on the nano level. What it now needs to do, it needs to hold a certain support level, because we can see this again as a micro 1-2 setup. So we can draw the fibs just for this move, and that should allow us to go higher if we hold a certain support level. So overall, generally, yeah, I am looking at higher here short term, as long as we're holding the 1195 level, or let's call it even 1185, which is down here, the support. But as long as that is holding, I'm looking here at higher. Okay. In the very, very short term here on the nano scale, I mean, this could be the first sort of breakout wave structure. To make this work, we need to hold now 1203. If we break below 1203, there's a good chance we retest 1185. But as long as we're holding this out of this particular micro structure or nano structure, a direct breakout to the upside is certainly possible. The longer this takes, however, the more messy it will get. You could consider this as some kind of a bullish flag actually, which would be pretty much in line with what I just told you. So you can see that it's a bit of a range here, a little bit of a flagpole basically to the upside, and then here your actual flag. Let's see how this turns out, but eventually, and that's what I said to you yesterday already, we need to break above that 1223 level. That would be a first indication that the breakout is actually occurring. And then we could move up here in a third wave to the upside. Let me just move that across. Always what happens when prices take a bit longer to move. So if we now look at the Fibonacci extensions, and Yeah, let's see. Let's take this wave structure here, 1 and 2 down. We might be looking at 1277 here for this wave 3, roughly. Yeah, just so that you have some orientation. But if we get above 1223, this would be sort of the target. And yeah, I'm sorry I need to repeat myself here quite frequently these days, but there is not too much happening. I think therefore it's sometimes useful to understand what is actually happening on the micro structure, on the nano structure. But yeah, generally looking at higher here still, as long as those support levels are holding and nothing has changed really on the higher level view. So either we are here in an ABC pattern that would, yeah, stop somewhere around whatever, $1,300. Ideally also in a 5-wave move within wave C of 2, and then we go down lower, might actually retest $1,000 and probably will go lower. But the other possibility here is that if we push higher and we do this other the other wave count here, where we will push above the 1350 level, the high from the 14th of December, and could get to 1500, and that would be short-term more bullish, but eventually I would expect a retracement as well. But if we do the red count, which would be instead of going higher in 3 waves in the blue count, basically A, B, C, in the red count we would do 5 waves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is short-term more bullish and would give us the possibility to actually hold the $1,000 level. If we follow the blue count and break down straight away, then we have a good chance to break below the $1,000 level, and we'll probably put a low in below the June low, and that is where those two scenarios sort of differ. However, this is really only going to come into place as soon as we go here a little bit higher and get into the resistance region. This is where the next decision point will be, the next pivot point. Until then, we probably have to watch the micro structure here. And it's getting interesting. I think this cannot go on for much longer. So hopefully here throughout the holidays, we are going to see a decision and will eventually push to the upside. Yeah, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. And also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And if you're interested, maybe check out the trading course that we offer on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.